Okay, so let's jump in and see what this CyberTool has to offer. Okay, and there are, as always, a ton of useful tools packed into this tight little package. One of the things you'll notice right off is this new ruby transparent style case that they've been putting on a lot of their pocket knives. I wasn't sure at first when I first saw it. Again, I was thinking much more traditional, used to that flat red that they've had for 100 years or so. I'm sure some of you more traditional guys are going to bite my head off right now, but I'm going to tell you that after a while, after really holding it in my hand and feeling it, I'm in love with it. I like it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. You got your traditional emblem right here on the side. Let's go ahead and start popping her open and see what we've got. Some of these items are what you're going to be used to on most of the pocket knives. You've got your large blade right here. Smaller one right next to it. And one thing that I like that's a little bit different than they've had in prior years, one of the things that make it a CyberTool, is this bit wrench. It articulates and locks in two different positions, 90 degrees and then straight out. This is a sweet tool. This is one of my more favorite tools in the pack. It's got bits that you can interchange inside here, and as far as storage, there you go. I love it. This is really a handy use of space. You've got 1, 2, 3 bits in here. Each bit is reversible. There's more than one item, more than one choice. You've got a 5mm, 4mm hex socket. There's a couple of Torx bits, Phillips heads, flat heads. It's a great tool. This has got a lot of your more standard options that you'll use in electronic situations. You ever show up at somebody's house and get the, hey, can you look at my computer real quick? You want to pop it open. You've got the tools in here that can definitely take it apart. I don't suggest that you're going to be able to rebuild an entire computer with this, but it's got some of your more common tools in there at the very least. What else do you have? Traditional items that we are used to, the ballpoint pen. Yes, for those of you who didn't know and thought it was a pick, this is actually a ballpoint pen. Let's see what else we have here. A pair of pliers. These are traditionally, you've seen these in some of their other tools. These are more than just pliers. There's clips right in here where you can use them as a wire clip right in between there. A clamp right there for wire clamping. And let's see, we've got, what do I want to show you next here? Let's go in here. We got a pair of scissors. Most all their pocket knives have this, except for some of the smaller ones. There is your magnifying glass. Can't be without your magnifying glass. How are you going to start fires and burn ants, right? Alright, you've got your screwdriver, bottle opener, can opener, smaller screwdriver, and you've got your corkscrew with your teeny weeny screwdriver if your glasses break or need to put them back together. I've actually used that before for that very purpose. You've got your awl, which I'm using the wrong end on. There we go. You've got your awl with your little thread eye right there. And what else? You've got a little hook. Keychain clip right there, which I don't know if you're going to put this on your keychain, but I'm sure if you wanted to you could, or put a tassel on it if you're a girl. I don't care. You can put something on there. Lots of different items on here. You've got your key toothpick. You've got your tweezers, which I've used before many times. And I'm going to tell you that without a doubt, there are two items on this new CyberTool that I just am in love with. The first I showed you already, and that was this Torx head bit wrench and kit all in one. It's got everything in here. I love it. I just think that's great. It's even got a little guard right here so that your whatever bit you're using, it's not going to come out. The only other item I think would compete for my favorite tool in this is this puppy right here. What is it? It's a flashlight. I mean, this thing is incredible. It's very bright. I'm going to try to inlay here a picture of me using it in the dark. It's great. I saw this light on here, super bright, fell in love with it. Like I said, I got this on Christmas. It's a few days later, and I've already used this thing 30 times. It's great. I love it. For some of you who have never carried a pocket knife before, I'll admit this is a little bit of a beefy item to first get into. It's 91 millimeters long, a little over 3.5 inches. That's your relative standard size. It is much thicker than most pocket knives are. Me, like I said, I've carried a pocket knife my whole life. I hardly notice it. I carry it in my pocket. Now, if you're one of those guys stuck in the late 80s, early 90s and still have those skin-tight jeans, you might want to steer away from these. Outside of that, it's really not as cumbersome as it looks. There are smaller items. Some of them still have the lights, and I'm not sure about the a wrench here. I'll have to check. But for the size, for the tools that it comes with, this is just a great item. It's just a great knife. I love it. So guys, that about covers this overview of the Victorinox CyberTool Lite. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Be sure to share this video, and don't forget to like us on Facebook. All links are down below. Have a great day. Genius out.